Oh, hey. What's up, you guys? Today, I want to set you all up for our final and most, I think, important module, which is all about making some money. So by this point, you are understanding how your personal intuition is working. You have really cleared out your throat chakra and you are clear in what you want and how you want to express it. You've opened up your heart by just really recognizing what the trigger points are and what can be removed. You've energetically expanded yourself so that you are no longer living in obligation, but rather really getting clear about saying yes to the things that you want and no to the things that are energetically draining you. You have totally developed your own manifestation abilities and you are understanding what it means to plant a seed and trust in the thing that you want. So all of that leads to where we are today, which is talking about money. Money is one of those conversations that so many people struggle with. Money is the dinner table topic that mom and dad may have left out. And so for you, money may still feel mystical, and or it may feel shameful, and or it may feel like you'll never have enough of it. It's rare that I meet anybody who really has a strong relationship with money and feels very abundant about it. But through the process of manifestation, the abundance is what we are after here. Now, what's really fascinating is that we're in the section of your root chakra. So we're in sort of that space from the pelvic bone all the way down to your feet. And if you can imagine the trunk of a tree just fully underneath the ground, and then a tree actually only shoots up as a result of how much it presses down and roots and grounds. So we're going to talk a lot about your financial roots in this program, in this section and in this module, because your financial roots are going to help you go up and achieve as much as you want and be as big of a tree as you want to be. Now, with that in mind, some of us are more of a desert plant and some of us are more of like an aspen tree or a willow tree where we require a lot of water, which means that our root system has to go even deeper to really build out the trust and the belief that we can have, be, and do what we want. But as well, those of us who require a lot of water also, to feel safe that is, also are the ones that have to build this root system and foundation even greater. Some people are more like a desert, and nothing wrong with either one of these analogies, just so that we're clear. But some people are more a desert animal. And what that means is that you require less, so you can live on less. But here's the tricky part, and here's some new information that I want you to imagine as we work through some of the money stuff. Because by the way, if you ignored that Excel sheet on day one, when it was revealed to you, if you decided in module one, fuck that noise, I'm not doing my Excel spreadsheet, you're going to have another swing at it. And here's why. Love and money live in the same energetic category. And in the manifestation category, in the manifestation module, you were given an opportunity to invite and ask your friends, colleagues, family, loved ones to send you a love letter. Now, you may have skipped that. You may have decided it was too hard for you to ask people for their feedback about you, to send you a love letter. I'm going to lay it out again. This is a really important exercise to understand, because if that felt like a giant struggle for you to get feedback from your friends and family, then I'm here to tell you that there is a leak in your financial bucket. There's a leak in your financial bucket. And you are not going to be a container of love or money or abundance if you do not know how to accept, ask for, and get love. And I use that letter as an analogy. And in case you didn't read it and in case you didn't notice it, there's a bowl, and you put all of those compliments in a bowl so that you can see the abundance. Love and money are in the same energetic category. And what that means is that you need to, one, understand your energetic love language. So you need to understand if you are acts of service, if you are physical touch, if you are somebody who just gets words of affirmation, if you're somebody who wants quality time with people, what is your love language? Because how money comes in is the same way. And then when you actually ask all your friends to send you those love letters that you may or may not have ignored doing, but now you're going to do it for sure because you are suddenly realizing that money might mean something to you and you might want more of it. And oh shit, you need to get this done. When you do it, I want you to put those comments, compliments, and love in a bowl in your room, in your space, in your primary space. And I want you to read them. Now, I want you to consider yourself as two ways. Are you the kind of person on Christmas morning, were you the kind of kid who tore through all the presents and got through them and never really realized what you received in those gifts? Or were you the very careful child who opened one at a time and really felt each of those presents, really wanted to understand each of those gifts? Now, if you were the kid that tore through them, I want you to spend one day with each of those messages. I want you to slow your roll down. And then depending on your love language, what I want you to do is look at this from the intuitive perspective. How do you feel and receive love? Now, we've asked for a physical thing to either come through the mail or come through an email. And if you happen to be gifts as a love language, ask them instead to send you presents with a note instead of just an email, by the way. But I want you to really consider this. I want you to really, really, really consider this. How do you feel and sense love? And intuitively, how is this information going to ingest in you? So I want you to put that email or the gift or the letter onto your body. I want you to read it, and then I want you to feel it. And then I want you to read it again out loud so that you can audibly hear it. And then I want you to just visualize the words and the person that wrote it to you and see and sense the feelings that they had as they wrote you those love letters. And then last, I want you to just see where in your body you're taking it in. But I want you to take at minimum 3 times to go through each of these so that you can create a belief system around the love that you are receiving. Because as you are able to receive this love, you're also going to notice that you have an ability to contain the abundance that's trying to get to you. Now, if you have your plants on a drip system wherein you are not accepting love and you are just full on no thank you with love, no thank you with abundance, no thank you with the good news, I don't need it, and then also in that same breath and statement, always seeming to come to the same conclusion that there's not enough, you don't have enough time, enough love, enough care, enough words, enough, then it means that you're not taking the time to accept, receive, and take in the stuff that's coming to you. And then I have to shoot you all the way back to section 3, module 3, to do your bulletproof mindset work. Because you need to understand, guys, that all of this connects. We've worked our way through every aspect of your chakra system. And maybe that feels weird to you. Maybe you're not understanding this, but to align yourself to everything that you want, you have to activate it and actively clear it and actively understand how it works. Now, in business, if you are in full alignment with yourself and your business, then you are wiping out hours of disbelief, time that is otherwise going to be sabotaged. You are going to get to your achievable goals faster than other people because you have taken the time to do this work. Now, in order for you to expand your financial belief system, in order for you to expand and get to $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a month, you have got to be open and available to the money that's trying to get to you, to the love and energy and abundance that is trying to get to you, which means that you have to be celebrating your wins every day. You have to be celebrating the income that you're bringing in every day and not looking at your bank account going, it's still not enough, it's still not enough. You have to be actively enjoying and playing in gratitude of every dollar that comes your way, of every piece of validatory information that is coming your way. Every dollar, every compliment, every love piece of information that's coming your way. You've got to open up to the abundance of this. And as you do so, your energetic ability to grow will continue to show up. Again, like in manifestation, you can only manifest what you believe right now. And if your belief system is in $2,000 a month and you want $10,000 a month, but you didn't ask anybody to fill out that email thing that we asked for in this last section, or you have decided that you are not going to contain love in any way, you're going to get stuck at the $2,000 range. So you've got to do the work here. You absolutely must. So I want you guys to just go forward in this if you don't have to go backwards. If you've already got this nailed and you feel great about asking people for money and you don't think that money's your thing and you really think that you can double your income by the end of the year or by the end of the week, or you just don't feel like you have anything holding you back financially, you still are going to go through this because this is the root chakra. And money is one of the things that makes us the most insecure. Money is the thing that makes us feel the most chased. In the root chakra, and I'll talk about this a bunch too, this is where in our ancient lineage, we feel insecure because we get dead if we're not moving forward. And when we don't have money, that is our version of getting dead in the society that we live in. So it's really important to understand your root chakra and your personal root system, which we're going to talk about in the next video. So lots of love, you guys. Make sure that you are kept up and that you understand the material that we've been over. If you need to go back and do anything, do it now before the next step. Okay, lots of love. Peace in, you guys.